Gorgeous ones, how are you? Today I'm talking about my week topic, which has been optimism. And I don't know, but the optimism gods have set me up for a challenge. Now, yesterday, I had one of those really just terrible days. We have problems with the internet. I know that you know about that. And Telstra were meant to send a person between 8 and 12. And at 2 o'clock, no one had turned up. And I'm on the chat, because you can't actually talk to anybody at Telstra. I'm on the chat talking to somebody, obviously an outsourced overseas call centre. And this person on the chat is just saying to me, don't worry, I'm sure someone will be there before 5. And for me, that was blowing my mind, because yesterday's my only day at home. If nobody came yesterday, then I have to wait another whole week till I'm at home. So my mind's going in overdrive. On top of all of that, I'd had 3 Zoom meetings, or 2 already, where I had dropped in and out like 10 times. It was, when you just, steam's coming out your ears. And I was going into another meeting, and by the time I got to that meeting, I was super grumpy, and I hate being grumpy, and I don't show my best self at all when I'm like that. I'm short and frustrated and cross and time urgent, because I'm thinking I've got to get out what I've got to say, because, my thing's about to die. It was just a headache, just those days. Anyway, the dude turned up to do the NBN thing, and 2 hours he was there, and he kept saying, I think it's a problem with your alarm. And I'm going, no, it's not. The alarm's been here forever. There's no problem. And he just wouldn't listen to me. And again, it's that thing where I'm thinking, well, you're the NBN expert. I'm just a person who thinks they know a bit about alarms, but honestly, so I kept deferring to his judgment. Spent all of this time, and in the end, I'm going, you know what? I actually have to go to work, because yesterday I did a COVID vaccination clinic. So, Victoria, we're all covered in COVID, and we're trying desperately to vaccinate as many people as possible. So we're running an extra clinic last night. So I was leaving, and I said, I've got to go. And he's going, oh, and you know what? At the end of it, I think the thing that made me so mad was that at the end, he goes, yeah, no, it's nothing to do with your NBN. Your modem's broken. And I said to him at the very start, I said, do you think it could just be I need a new modem? No, madam. I'm thinking, oh, God. Anyway, deep breath. All went well. Got to the vaccination clinic. It went beautifully. Vaccinated 100 people. Yay, Victoria. Driving home last night. We're in a storm. There's some bloody hurricane thing going on outside. So I'm driving home. And I live in the country, so I'm driving home, and there's a tree fallen down. I didn't see it. It was dark, and it wasn't across the whole road. It was just across a quarter of the road. And I think, shit. And I swerve, and the top branch that's poking out has clipped my windscreen. So my windscreen's shattered. I've got half that I can see out. It's absolutely pouring like a cyclone. I don't want to stop because, it's dark. I can't get out of the car. I'm thinking I might crash the car. I'm driving really slowly. Like I'm now driving at about, 20 k's an hour, thinking, okay, because I actually didn't know whether I'd hit the front of the car. Oh my God. Anyway, I got home fine. I got home very safe. I'm safe. I got home, and seriously, I just thought, okay, optimism. Where are you? Where are you, optimism? And I realized that of course I was upset. Of course I was angry. Of course I was frustrated. Of course I was cross. Of course I was a bit frightened. All of those emotions I was experiencing are completely normal for the type of day I had. Now, interestingly, I realized that part of my frustration with Telstra was that I was trying to control the situation for which I actually have no control over. Doesn't matter how much ranting I did, and honestly, I'm on a chat on my phone because there's no bloody Wi-Fi, typing in, I am so cross, I am so angry. Very unsatisfying. And it just meant that, again, I'm saying to him, I want to know exactly the time the NBN man's coming. They couldn't tell me. I was trying to control this situation. Part of it is that had I had the ability to just sort of be calm in the moment and let it go, I wouldn't have got myself quite so worked up and as I said, given myself an absolute headache, irritable, grumpy, not being my best self. So how do I look at that? Like, I could look today and think, oh my God, I'm such a terrible person. You know, I behaved so badly. I was cross. I was irritable. So that's the self-reflection bit. But I'm not going to do that, because with compassion, I learn and go, you know what? I was doing my best in the situation that I had. What I would like to do next time is do it a bit better. I don't really need to be getting cross with everybody in the world because Telstra is dicking me around. So I will be more mindful of that situation where I am frustrated with external sources, which I'm trying to control and for which I can't. So that's where I can self-reflect and learn. So I can learn, just let go of the things you can't control. So SLC, that's our thing, self-reflection, learning and compassion. Ties in beautifully with that other SLC, which is slip, lapse and creep, which is what people often do in situations like this. For them, in my past, I would have come home and gone, oh my God, what a crap day. Where's the wine? Where's the chocolate? And sat on the couch, not watching Netflix because we don't have any bloody NBN. But so even more so, thinking, right, well then I deserve this. I am exhausted, I am frustrated, I deserve this, this will help me. That was the talk in my head. And in fact, I now know that that doesn't help me at all, not at all, not at all, not in any skerrick of the situation. So what I did do, as I said, come home, I looked out of the car and the car's not damaged apart from the windscreen. So it's going to need a new windscreen, but at least it's not, you know, a new side of the car or something. I reflect and think, oh my God, well, at least I'm safe. I mean, I could have crashed into the tree and then, you know, had airbags exploding and be in hospital. Like, that would be bad. I'm fortunate we don't have a spare car, but my daughter's car, which actually used to be mine, we've swapped cars, she's not using it today. So I will take her car to work. My beautiful husband is at home today and he's going to take the little car off to get the windscreen done. So everything works out. I don't need the chocolate and the wine to fix it. I came home, put on my hoodie, of course. That thing is like, that's my therapy. I already had some Mexican mince made, so I just heated that up, put on, you know, some cheese, got myself a beautiful cup of tea with my teapot. In fact, my teapot's still here. This is my current teapot. It's so cute. Sat down and just sat. I didn't need to do anything else. So lovelies, I know this has been a long little live this morning, but I just wanted you to know that, you know, no matter what, we're going to have challenges all through our life, whether they be COVID, whether they be lockdown, whether they be Telstra, whether they be a car, you know, a tree smashing into a car during a storm, whether you have them all in one day. Life is going to happen like that, and we need to learn techniques to manage our emotions around this, not using food and alcohol. I'll see you tomorrow, lovelies, and today cannot be any worse than yesterday, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Bye, darlings.